Tonight, two indomitable forces collide.
Eric Morales stalking and attacking. Manny Pacquiao is a storm.
In a dream matchup for fight fans, two of boxing's most electrifying warriors face off.
Pacquiao tries to finish Pereira. Here comes Morales. Pereira's gonna fight fire with fire.
Two fighters who give everything they have.
Both have the hearts of champions.
Tonight, it's one man's strength and savage intensity against another's raging bull ferocity. Boxing's version of March Madness. Eric Morales takes on Manny Pacquiao next.
Well, it shows tremendous spirit for both fighters to have wanted this fight, in particular off what Pacquiao's done in the last few years. Nobody really wants to fight Manny Pacquiao, or so it would seem, but Eric Morales did. And that's part of what has made him such a great fighter over the years, is his courage, Roy Jones, his desire. But if this fight is going to come down, as many people think it will, to which guy can take the other man's punch? Does the advantage lie with the bigger, more experienced Morales, or does it lie with the knockout sensation of the lower weight classes, Manny Thunderstorm Pacquiao?
Well, normally I would say that lies in the favor of Morales. Mainly because he's a bigger fighter, he's taller, he's been through more fights, he's taken a lot more punches. We've seen him take a lot bigger shots than we've seen Pacquiao take. However, being that he's coming off such a hard fight so quickly, 4 months ago he was just in a real brutal battle with Pereira. That makes me start to second guess his ability to take a punch tonight. And to be honest with you, Pacquiao is no slouch when it comes to punching power.
A lot of people think that Eric Morales' best chance to win this fight is to discipline himself and box. Amid this crowd, in this atmosphere, that won't be easy.
No
what a night.
There are said to be upwards of 20 Filipino congressmen here, a few governors, and the first gentleman of the country, the husband of the president of the Philippines, who is Gloria Arroyo. This fighter, who has been such a warrior for so many years, is an 8 or 9-5 underdog. In the opinion of the media experts, it's about 50-50 down the middle. But the public has bet this fight up.
Both fighters focusing on the body early, but now Pacquiao lands his left hand right. And again, and the blinding speed of Pacquiao's apparent, and Morales chases him across the ring and says, "Let's fight," and fires a right hand to the body after landing two upstairs.
One thing about it, Morales ain't scared and he's here to fight.
Like so many great fighters, if you come close to hurting Eric Morales, he's coming right at you. He wants to come back. Another hard left hand, partially blocked, but doing damage anyway. Morales very wary about Pacquiao's left hand power.
Pacquiao doing some good work to the body, which we haven't always seen him do.
And he lands a right hand upstairs. Morales is hurt.
His body's hurt. Hurt Morales' body. Really bad.
So the power is showing up as Morales wobbles away and then turns around and fires a combination to pin Pacquiao.
Now he takes a lead on Pacquiao. He is the bigger guy.
Good hard right hand by Morales. Pacquiao comes on with a very smart fight by Eric Morales so far. And he bangs Pacquiao with two right hands. And Manny tries to fire away, and Eric still picks his spots and lands accurately.
Manny just landed that ice, but it didn't do nothing to Eric.
Yeah, Eric has an iron jaw and has had all of his career.
Took a hard left hand, landed a body shot, and another right hand upstairs. The crowd is getting very excited.
Pacquiao's getting very tired. The pressure this big fight is getting to him.
This is a brilliant round for Eric Morales, who has given Pacquiao a whole new look and made it work.
The pressure is getting to Pacquiao because he has something to hold here. The Eric has something to prove.
Disciplined boxers fight.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Morales with a hard right hand coming back. And I think it's clear right now, Manny Pacquiao isn't going to deck Eric with one big shot.
No, he's not, and I'll tell you something else. It's also clear that if Eric Morales continues to go to that with that right hand to the body, it's going to be a long night for Pacquiao.
Now Pacquiao gets more accurate as he pops Morales with short punches from close range.
But he's showing signs of fatigue already, Jim, because he's throwing a lot of punches in this fight already. He's not fighting the pace he wants to fight. Eric is making him fight a different pace, and he's beating that body. That's very smart, like I talked about in the first fight. A professional knows how to go up and down, and that's what Eric's doing right now.
At time, Eric Morales is taking some of the sap out of Manny Pacquiao.
But Pacquiao is still dangerous. He better not get overconfident here, but all the zap is just about gone. His confidence is being bottled because Eric is doing things to him to humiliate him in front of his crowd.
Well, I think that's an overstatement, Roy. You know, it's a long way to go in the fight. I think in part what's going on here is
you ain't never boxed before. You got to know boxing to know this and see what's happening here. You ever boxed before, you know what I'm talking about. And that is not an overstatement.
we can disagree, Roy, without having to pull rank.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Again, Morales takes it pretty well.
I just think that we're being caught up a little bit in the expectations that Pacquiao was going to come out and tear into Morales and do some serious damage. That doesn't mean he's still not doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. I'm not saying he's not doing well, but I'm saying he's in a bad spot right now for him.
We'll see how it all plays out, and that's a great discussion you guys are having. The only thing I'll say about it is I think Morales won the third round, and I think he won the fourth as well. But both guys did damage in that round.
Well, either one of these guys can land a shot that can put the other guy out, like Larry's saying. But Morales is in the best position right now because this is the fight he wants. This is how Marquez came back and did so well against Pacquiao after being almost shut out.
And what Marquez was able to do was sort of use Pacquiao's relentlessness against him.
And that's what Morales watched, and that's what he's trying to do.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao, right down the pipe. But again, Morales is taking these punches well. Better than most previous Pacquiao opponents.
Good left hook by Morales.
Inside. Pacquiao never saw it coming. There's another left hook he didn't see. There's a right uppercut that landed too. Pacquiao's doing some damage. Morales is landing the higher quality shots
And
because he's picking his spots.
Somebody is bleeding.
It's not Morales.
It's Pacquiao who's bleeding from his right eye.
Bad.
Big time. And if that was off the Morales left hook.
The Margaret Goodman, who is the chief medical officer here, is not on this fight.
Pacquiao seems a little bit wary and off stride right now. He's not throwing. And Morales, once again, getting an opportunity to control, but now Pacquiao comes back and lands a combination. Left hook by Morales again. Sent Pacquiao reeling into the ropes.
That jab right there is going to be a big factor for Morales. He starts jabbing, it's going to be a hard night for Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao stuffs the left hand right into Morales' mouth, and Eric just looks at him. As if to say, I'm a bigger man. You're fighting at 130. Welcome to my neighborhood. Pacquiao clearly feels as though he's going to need a knockout. He's trying to get it now.
Yes, he is.
So the excitement doubles as Manny Pacquiao senses that he's in a desperate situation. By Pacquiao, gets to the body. Morales seems to be taking the round off a little bit.
It seems like he's taking a little break, maybe a little tired, maybe a little windy, or he could be playing possum. You never know about Chewy Blake.
They want to let Pacquiao punch himself out a little bit, and then turn things around like this.
You never know about Chewy Blake. He's a smart fighter. He's been doing this for a while. This ain't his first big fight, and this ain't his second or third either.
Born in a boxing gym.
Come on. They are trading some very good punches.
Right hand over the top by Morales. Right hands to the body. Pacquiao lands a sizzling left. Pacquiao with a four-punch combination.
Definitely has the quicker hands.
Under the belt line, Cortez let him have it.
Oh.
Great right hand lead.
Oh.
Pacquiao again.
Well, Pacquiao took that punch very good, though.
Full guy, that's for sure, as he hammers that right hand down the chute
good
and goes back to the body with a vicious shot that all but doubled Pacquiao over.
Yeah, that had to hurt real bad.
Great left hand by Morales stops Pacquiao in his track. Right hand wobbles him again. Morales senses a chance. Pacquiao comes back. Got to be careful about letting your hands go against Pacquiao, but Morales feels strong now. What a brilliant round. Promoter Fernando Beltran, after listening, oh my goodness, stop the story and cover the action as they...
And it's so funny how boxing goes, because right now I'm looking at Eric Morales, and he's almost in a similar situation that Barrera was in when he fought the Prince.
He's using his greater skills and craft to school somebody who was a sensation.
And he's coming in as the underdog to do so.
It is very similar to what Barrera did, but of course, this fight isn't as one-sided as that one was.
By no means.
Pacquiao, let's not give you a moment of inkling that he doesn't have a chance. He's got a good chance. He just hurt Morales with a right hand.
He's still in the fight in a major way, and he's not giving up here. He's showing something I don't think we ever seen from him in the Philippines.
Mark Morales with a left hand there. Eric's hands are at his waist or below. Straight right hand for Morales. And a left hook. Hard right hand for Pacquiao. Another great round. Morales, 83 out of 208 for 40%. Pacquiao, 53 out of 245 for 22%. Only makes sense that Pacquiao, as he becomes a little more desperate, might not land as at high a rate.
Yeah. This will be a bloodbath regardless, and it will be just like it's happening right now.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Drove Morales back. Eric Morales is hurt right now. Manny Pacquiao finally got in that big punch he's been looking for.
But does he have the energy to finish it? Because he did land a good shot.
He got another one in there. Another left hand. And now Morales goes forward. Eric Morales can't stand to be hurt. He has to go back at his guy.
That's two true warriors in here.
Stop. Now Morales wants his moment. Drives Pacquiao back with a jab and right hand. And he takes advantage of the chance to flirt to this point.
I get you 87, 84, 6 rounds to 3. Eric Morales.
Acceptable to that problem than most. They're still trading. And it's going to get hot again down the stretch. What a right hand by Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Morales wobbled him with that right. Let's see if Eric can finish his man.
Pacquiao is fighting back like a madman.
I think it's Pacquiao's mouthpiece.
It's Pacquiao's mouthpiece, without a doubt.
Look at Pacquiao strafing Morales with left hands, even while fighting without the mouthpiece. And now Morales gets his shot. Joe Cortez can't find a low. Knockout to win. Eric Morales, if he stands up, is going to be the winner if Harold's got it right. Manny Pacquiao needs a knockout to win. Eric Morales, if he stands up, is going to be the winner. You know what that means.
If Barrera handles Morales twice and Pacquiao demolished Barrera, why is Morales doing so good against Pacquiao?
Because styles make fights.
Part because styles make fights, in part because he's so big and strong now at this weight that he takes such a good punch that it keeps him in the game.
And in part because he's always fighting Marco Antonio Barrera in some sense or another. And this was his chance tonight to beat a guy who had badly beaten Barrera, which in his view would be a victory over Marco. And he's exhausted.
Yeah, but he's fighting like a real champion. And so is Morales.
Both guys have been great. Both great.
I can't conceive of the judges going against Morales.
He switches southpaw, lands a couple of right hands, puts himself in harm's way, though, against Pacquiao's left hand. Yes, that's a big one.
I don't know why he would fight Pacquiao.
Why in the world would he switch southpaw?
That seems dumb to me. I don't understand that.
His father told him, don't do anything stupid. Please be cautious. He switched southpaw and got hit by a massive left hand. I think Morales wants to fight.
I know he wants to fight.
Oh, my gosh. Talk about going into the jaws of the lion.
This is a picture that doesn't need any captions.
What a fight.
Nobody is going to ask for their money back.
That may be the best 2 fights back-to-back that I ever seen.
Unbelievable. What a night in Las Vegas. And in your living room.
We go to the scorecards. Paul Smith, Dave Moretti, and Chuck Jampa all have the same score. 115 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision. De la Zona Norte, Tijuana, Mexico.
Larry, it was another amazing evening, a brilliant and vicious battle between two guys who will surely wind up as among the most remembered fighters of this era.
Jim, how often is it in this life that you have high expectations and they are met or even surpassed in anything? I've often mentioned the theater of the unexpected. Things happen in a ring that you can never anticipate. We try to be smart enough to look at all the possibilities, and something else happens invariably. Well, this is the theater of expected, and I'm all for that too.
And can we top it? Well, probably not, but of course we'll try. Let's look ahead to some upcoming programs on HBO pay-per-view boxing.
On this night of champions, Mexico is king. World champion Marco Antonio Barrera rules his division and defends his title against the #1 contender, South African Mazanke.